World's Worst Parents, Posy Pooch Part 2. In no time, the 99 puppies had the run of the house. There were too many of them to even try to train, so they were pooping in the plant pots, climbing on each other's shoulders so they could steal Peach's sweets from the top shelf of the fridge, ripping the girls' school books to shreds, chewing everything in sight, including Peach's toes, jumping in the pond, splosh, splish, splash, then drying themselves by shaking pond water over the girl, shuka, pee-peeing in Peach's shoes, yuck, charging up the stairs and knocking Peach's clean over, stomp, 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 whoosh, ah! Good shot of the dogs doing their bits. Blowing off right next to her face and then scrambling away at speed. Yuck! Hogging the remote control so Peaches couldn't watch her favourite cartoons on television. Instead, the puppies would only click on dog-themed films. Woof. As for Peaches, she was forced out of her own bedroom. Her mother had decided that it needed to be a playroom for the puppies. Girl took to sleeping on the sofa, but would be woken up by a mountain of mutts squatting on her head. Ugh, get off! As for her father, he'd been moved out of the bedroom entirely as his wife was now sleeping in the basket. Posy had given their double bed over to Nigel and Nigella. Dad had no choice but to sleep in the greenhouse. It wasn't ideal, as the neighbours could see him taking off his pyjamas in the morning. As the old saying goes, people in glass houses shouldn't undress in daylight. Finally, Peaches and her father couldn't take it anymore. One night they confronted Mum. Please, can we give some of the puppies away? The girl pleaded. Away? Why on earth would we give them away? Mum was shocked. Because we have 101 dogs in the house, exclaimed Dad. Well, I have some good news. Nigella is expecting again. No, screamed Peaches and Dad. Oh yes, with any luck, there might be another 99 puppies running around here soon. Please, no, exploded Dad. It's just 200 dogs. Nothing really. Oh, that reminds me. I'll need the greenhouse back soon. And of course the sofa for the new puppies. Where do you want us to sleep then? Protested Peaches. Mum thought for a moment. Both of you could always sleep in the dustbins. The dustbins? Peaches couldn't believe what she was hearing. Yeah, I'm sure you'll get used to sleeping upright. Now, out of my way, the pair of you. I have 101 dogs to look after. Shoo, shoo, shoo. It's time for all the pups to have their hot milk biscuits and bedtime story. Finally, Peaches decided that enough was enough. So that night, when it was dark, the girl got up off her sofa and tiptoed out to the greenhouse. There her father was making the best of it by trying to sleep on a bag of compost. Psst, Dad, she hissed, not wanting her mother to know she was conspiring with her father. Oh, hello, love, said Dad, who by now looked completely beaten by life. He was unshaven, unwashed, and his hair was sticking up in the most ludicrous way. One side of his face was blackened by compost. What are you doing out here in the bed? Off the sofa. Sorry, what are you doing out of bed? Out of the sofa, he asked. We need to do something about all these dogs. We can't live like this. I know, but what? Soon we're going to be sharing a house with 200 dogs. I've been thinking, Dad. Nigel is scared of cats, right? Yes, he is. He runs a mile whenever he sees one. Well, maybe Nigella and all the 99 puppies might be scared of them too. Maybe all Tibetan Mastiffs are. So we don't have a cat. Not yet. But let's buy a kitten. You're a genius. Peaches blushed. First thing in the morning, while Posy was bathing her 101 dogs, Peaches and Dad raced to the local pet shop. There they found the most adorable looking white fluffy kitten named Snowflake. When they arrived home, Peaches hid Snowflake under her coat. Once inside the hallway of the house, the girl called out, "Mother!" I'm busy preparing 200 steaks for the doggies' breakfast, she hollered from the kitchen at the end of the hallway. Oh, don't worry, Mum. I picked up something I think they'll much prefer, called back Peaches. Are you sure about this? Hissed Dad. We can always get another kitten. What? Spluttered Dad. I am joking, of course, don't worry. I'll keep a firm hold on Snowflake, she replied, taking out the kitten from under her coat and giving the adorable little thing a gentle stroke. If you're sure, said Dad. The girl nodded before shouting, Come on, doggies! In an instant, 101 dogs were charging towards them. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Nigel led the pack with Nigella and the 99 puppies not far behind. Look, Nigel, shouted the girl, showing him the kitten. Meow, it meowed. The sight of the little white fluffy kitten was enough to send a shaking Nigel into a fit of howling. Ooh! As Peaches had predicted, all the other dogs were scared of the tiny kitten. Ooh! They all began howling. Ooh! This picture. That's a big dog. Hissed Snowflake. The dogs were terrified. They scrambled over each other as they bounded down the hallway. Stomp, stomp, stomp. They flooded into the kitchen. A tsunami of Tibetan Mastiffs. They swept Mum clean off her feet. You can see her there. Whooshed off her feet. Ah! She flew into the air. The dogs charged at the back door, smashing it off its hinges. Boom! Posy Pooch landed on Nigel's back. Thump! The dogs scattered into the garden, bursting through the fence. Bash! And disappeared off in all directions. Mum, still riding on Nigel's back, and the dog showed no signs of slowing down. Help! She cried. But she was so far away that there was nothing her daughter or husband could do. Soon the giant dogs were nothing more than dots on the horizon. Not sure where they are all off to in such a hurry, remarked Dad. By the look of it, began Peaches, Nigel is running all the way back to Tibet. Actually, there you go, there's a picture of him in Tibet. Maybe that's the mum. She's quite happy there. Right. That's the end. See you later.